na mga videos that is related to our topic. So for now, let's start our discussion. So for today's lesson, we will discuss about the elements of dance. Okay, so today is Monday. Ayan, sa oras na natin para matuto. So ang lesson natin ngayon is about the elements of dance. So for our learning objectives, so at the end of the lesson, you students should be able to know and understand the different elements of dance. Second one is to show understanding of the lesson through performance. So expect that you're going to have an activity wherein you will show your understanding through performance. So meron kayong gagawin, may body movements na mangyayari. Ayan. So I have here the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements of dance. So before we proceed to our topic, I will show you a video. So pakitignan and watch and listen carefully.
Welcome to Artsville, where the extraordinary is ordinary. Like at the dance studio, where the dancers keep people on their toes. Bad pun, sorry. I just mean they do all kinds of dances, from a formal ballet performance to a just for fun funky chicken.
Ay! Nangyari.
Welcome to Artsville.
Wait lang. Yan.
Where the
Okay.
extraordinary is ordinary. Like at the dance studio, where the dancers keep people on their toes. Bad pun, sorry. I just mean they do all kinds of dances, from a formal ballet performance to a just for fun funky chicken. Their secret? Understanding the elements of dance: space, time, and force. Space refers to the shape of the dancer's body, its level, like high or low, and its pathway, the pattern of movement across the floor. While time refers to the speed and length of a sequence. And force? That's the energy of the movements, like smooth, sharp, heavy, light. Space, time, and force are the main elements or ingredients of dance. Combined, they create different recipes like a salsa. Ooh, spicy. Now why don't you try combining the elements of dance to create something totally new? Hey, now, I love it, guys. Here in Artsville, anything's possible. Well,
Okay. So after watching the video class, ano yung mga pinakita or inexplain na related sa topic natin? Okay,
Elements
anyone?
po ng dance.
Okay.
Elements, ma'am.
Elements of dance.
Okay, so the video explained or focused about the elements of dance. Yan. So question, why do we need to study the elements of dance? So bakit kailangan natin pag-aralan? So since 'di ba ang subject natin is about dance. So bago tayo magtungo dun sa mga movements, sa mga galaw, kailangan pag-aralan muna natin ano ba yung mga fundamental elements, yung mga behind sa dance. So ano bang ibig sabihin ng mga ito? So what do they mean? So the science behind dance making. So before makabuo ang mga dancers ng isang sayaw, kailangan yung mga elements na to is nakikita or combined. So for example lang class, 'di ba? For example sa pagluluto, 'di ba nagluluto tayo. Paano tayo makakabuo ng isang pagkain? So for example, magbigay tayo ng ulam, sinigang. So halimbawa, ang sinigang, yun yung dance. Yun yung outcome. And then, yung elements is yung ingredients. So, di ba hindi tayo makakabuo ng isang pagkain, ng isang ulam, kapag wala yung ingredients. So, kapag may kulang, di ba parang hindi natin mapaperfect pag may kulang. So, same as dance. So, yung elements, yun yung nagsisilbing ingredients. And then kapag once na na-combine natin, napag-aralan natin at alam natin yung mga elements na yun, makakabuo tayo ng isang sayaw, ng isang dance. So ano-ano ba yung mga elements ng dance? So first one, we have the body. So what is the body? So this is who we move. So syempre ito yung pinaka-importante kasi tulad nga ng sabi ko last time, ang dance wala siyang instrument. Kasi yung instrument niya mismo, yung katawan ng tao. Kasi yung katawan ng tao, yun yung nagpapakita ng art ng dance. So this is who we move. There must be a dance for there be a dance. So there must be a dancer, kulang ng arto. So kailangan merong dancer, may nagsasayaw para magkaroon ng sayaw. So without at least one body motion, there is no dance. So kung walang katawan, walang taong sumasayaw, syempre, walang dance. Kasi 'di ba hindi natin makikita yung art ng katawan, ng movement kung wala naman yung dancer. Then the dance trains constantly to master and maintain body skills so that they can accurately portray the choreographer's intent. So dito class, alam naman natin, 'di ba, ang every dancer constantly or continuously minamaster nila yung mga skills. So paulit-ulit na pinapractice para saan? Para ma-portray nila ng maayos kung ano ba yung gusto ng choreographer na makita. Okay, so these are the words na related sa body. So eyes, arms, fingers, torso, legs, feet, head, hands, and shoulders. So ito yung mga gumagalaw o ito yung mga nagpapakita ng movement sa body natin. So ito yung mga gumagalaw sa katawan natin every time na sumasayaw tayo. So yung eyes, 'di ba? Meron din yung mga facial expression pinapakita doon. So fingers, so lahat 'yan buong katawan natin. So next. So under the body, we have the bodily shapes. So bodily shapes, it refers to how the entire body is molded in space or the configuration of body parts. The body can be rounded, angular, or a combination of two. So dito class, pinapakita yung shape. Ano bang shape yung na-perform ng katawan natin every time na sumasayaw tayo? So meron po tayong dalawang klase. We have the symmetrical or asymmetrical. What is symmetrical? Symmetrical is a balanced shape, movements that are practically identical or similar on both sides. So for example, as you can see in the first two pictures dito sa taas, ayan, symmetrical yung movements nila. Pag sinabi nating symmetrical, for example, ang left arm nakataas, pati yung right arm nakataas. So kung anong ginagawa ng kabilang side ng katawan natin, ganun din yung other side ng katawan natin. Yan. So, pag sinabi naman natin, so ang symmetrical, may geometrical form na nagagawa. Ang asymmetrical naman is unbalanced shape. So dito, free form. So kung for example, yung yung isang kamay natin nakataas, yung isa naman iba yung ginagawa. So hindi sila pareho ng ginagawa. Mostly ang asymmetrical, ginagawa yan sa mga hip hop, 'di ba? Kasi doon parang tayo, malaya naman tayo kung anong gusto nating sayaw. So maraming sayaw na uuso. Kapag symmetrical naman, usually it is seen in traditional dances and also in mostly sa ballet. Ayan, so nakikita niyo sa picture. And aside from bodily shapes, we also have the group shapes. So a group of dancers perform movements in different group shapes. They are arranged in the ways that are wide, narrow, rounded, and angular. So pwedeng symmetrical, pwedeng asymmetrical. So pag sinabi nating group shape class, so yung lahat ng dancers, pag nakabuo sila ng parang isang picture, so yung arrangement nila, nakakabuo sila ng isang picture. So for example, as you can see in these pictures, ayan, may mga, ano din sila, di ba? May mga binubuo silang group shape. So sa unang picture, ano yung isang picture na nakikita natin sa shape ng grupo? Di ba letter V? So dito naman, sa pangalawa, ayan, so pwedeng symmetrical, pwedeng asymmetrical. So dito sa pangalawang picture, symmetrical sila. Then dito sa pangatlo is asymmetrical kasi may times na hindi sila pantay-pantay, may times na Nagpapantay sila, pero more on asymmetrical. So, to explain further the body element of dance, so meron po akong video dito. Ayan. Okay, so pinakita sa video yung iba't ibang klase ng body shapes and also the different group shapes. Ayan. So after that, we also have the action. So action, this is what we do to move. The dancer can stay in place or travel. So dito yung dancer pwede siyang sumayaw in place na nakatayo pero may ginagawa siyang mga body movements or maraming ding dancers ang sumasayaw na palipat-lipat ng pwesto. So this can be described as action. So the related words in action are to fall, bend, close, open, stretch, twist, rise, and turn. So yan po yung mga actions na ginagawa ng katawan natin every time na sumasayaw tayo. Pero syempre, aside from that, marami pang iba kasi napakalawak ng dance at lalo na ngayon, nagiging dynamic. Kasi di ba nauuso ang mga sayaw ngayon, mga dance craze, so maraming dadagdagan na sayaw. Then after the action and the body, we also have the space. So pag sinabi nating space, this is where we move. So dito tayo gumagalaw. And this is the dance in which the dancer can move in any dimension. We can move in different places, size, level, direction, and in any pathways. So the related words in space are circular, backwards, left, right, linear, vertically, high, forwards, low, and diagonally. So ito class, ito yung paano ba tayo gumalaw? Paano ba natin ginagamit yung space? So minsan kasi 'di ba, may mga dancers na ang liit gumalaw. Minsan yung dancers parang sobrang open ng katawan na gumalaw. So yun po yung space. So kung saan direction, ano yung size ng movement natin, kung malaki or maliit, and marami pang iba. So after the space, we have, so it is divided into 4 aspects. It's also known as spatial elements. So the first one, dance direction. dance movements can travel in any directions. So ito yung mga dancers is nag-move forward, backward, sidewards, left and right. And then after the direction, we also have the size. So movements can be varied by doing larger or smaller actions. So ito, may mga dancers na maliit lang sila gumalaw, malaking gumalaw, minsan depende sa music or sa choreography nila. Next, we also have the level. So movements can be done in a high, medium, or low level. And letter D, focus. So performers may change their focus by looking at different directions. So kasama din kasi yan. So tandaan natin, the 4 elements under the space is direction, size, level, and focus. So, mayroon akong ipapakita sa inyong video class na tingnan nyo kung ano ba yung mga movements o paano ba gamitin ng mga dancers yung kanilang space. So ito, this is a video from, kung familiar kayo, nanonood kayo ng Step Up. Ayan, so mahilig din ako manood ng mga movies wherein related sa dance. So ito, skip ko na, ayan, kasi mahaba pa yan. So, kung napanood na to, so ito yung isa sa mga pinakagusto kong sayaw sa Step Up kasi naastigil ako. Tsaka idol ko din yung mga dancers dyan. Yung mga hindi ko na kaya gawin yung mga ganyan, taas grades nyo sa akin. Hindi nagalaw, audio lang. Okay,
Oh, ma'am. Delay, ma'am.
delay. Okay, wait lang. Nakikita, wait nga lang, tanggalin ko nga tong Facebook ko.
Putol-putol po, ma'am.
Okay, punta ako dito sa desktop. Then, I have the video in my, ayan, gusto makikita nyo, napakadaming video ko dito. Ay. Okay.
PowerPoint yung lumalabas, ma'am.
Stop share ko muna. Ayan.
Display naman, ma'am, yung lumalabas.
Sige lang. Naka-stop share ako ah. Okay. Yan. Naka-stop share ako. Tama, no? Okay, mag-share ulit
Yes
ako ng
po.
screen. Tapos, ito. So, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung video. Ayan, nakikita na ba? Makikita
Wala pa
na?
po.
Ayan.
Meron na, ma'am.
Okay. Panood ng mabuti. Ayan. So, analyze carefully the space. So, yung direction, yung size ng movement nila, and then yung focus.
Ma'am, delay pa rin po.
Oo. So lahat ba delay?
Opo, delay po.
Okay.
Opo,
So
ma'am.
kung delay pa rin, ito yung magiging video analysis nyo. Ayan. So papanoorin nyo yung video na yon and then i-analyze nyo yung mga elements. So anyway, continue tayo sa lesson natin. Ayan.
Si ma'am, ano pong title nung sayaw
Ah,
na yun? Movie.
yung
Post na lang siguro ni ma'am.
Oo, yung movie Step Up yon. So, kung isa-search niyo yung movie na yon, napakaraming dance doon sa movie. So, aside from that, marami pang iba. Pero ipopost ko naman yun sa ating Google Classroom. Kaya, hindi niyo na kailangang i-search pa. Pero kung interested kayo dun sa movie, okay, maganda. So, continue tayo sa ating lesson. Ayan. So, after the body, the
Maganda para may
action,
step up.
the space, next we have the time. So time, this is when we move. This is when we move. Then, the timing of the movements are largely dependent on the beat and rhythm of the music, the action that you select. So, the dancer's ability to perform it and the choreographer's intent. So, mostly class, yung time natin, every time that we do dance, every time that we perform dance, is nakadepende sa kanta, sa music na ginagamit natin. Bakit dinedepende natin sa music na ginagamit natin? Para 'di ba mas maganda tignan yung sayaw and then mas maganda at yung beat nung kanta parang mas feel natin yung dance. So, yung mga words na related sa time is before, steady, after, short, fast, patterned, unpredictable, long, slow, and unison. So, video sample. So, ewan ko kung magpe-play siya ng maayos. Nakikita ba? Yan. Nakikita? Nagpe-play? Nakikita? So dito kasi sa dance na to, pinakita yung timing. Parang yung movements niya, tinetero to niya sa ano,
Sa beat, ma'am.
So sinasakto niya 'di ba yung galaw niya sa beat. Kaya habang sinasakto niya yung sayaw niya sa beat, 'di ba parang ang ganda, ang astig tignan, ang galing. So kung hindi nagpe-play sa iba,
Nakita sa YouTube eh. Galing niya.
nasa
Ma'am,
YouTube
nawalan
to.
po daw ng net sila Kyla.
Okay lang, naka-record naman tayo. So ito, yung video na to, class, isasama ko na lang din dun sa may step up. So ito, sa World of Dance yan eh. So isa siya sa mga contestant. Ayan. So since nung college pa ako, pinapanood ko to sa mga students kasi ang galing niya sumayaw. Nakakabilib. So kung ganyan yung sayaw nyo, boys, lalo na boys, di ba? Tingin ko may makakagawa sa inyo yan eh. Meron ba?
Si
Si
Brother
Mark
Ricky
po,
po.
kaya niyan na. Si Mark po,
Si
kaya
Brother
niyan.
Ricky, ma'am.
Secret.
Tito
Si
Romel,
Romel,
Secret.
kaya ni Romel.
Secret po kaya yan.
Paul po, ma'am.
Paul, ma'am. Si Paul. Si
Ang galing
Paul.
mag-chat.
Si Paul, ma'am.
Baka yung iba dyan ayaw magsayaw pero may TikTok naman
Si
Yeah,
Mark
si
po,
Paul
may
yun,
sample
ma'am.
video po
Secret,
dyan sa sayaw
secret.
na yan.
O
Si Paul,
anyway,
ma'am. Si Paul.
Romel po, meron si Romel.
Paul, ma'am. Paul.
Yung powers.
okay na. Last na tayo, last element. So after nun, the last element is the energy. So this is how we move. So ito yung kung paano natin ipakita yung sayaw. So energy, parang pinapakita din to yung ano natin, yung feelings natin, yung emotions natin. So 'di ba pag ang sayaw, malambot lang, parang kalmado lang, parang yung emotions na nilalabas ng dancers is relax, kalmado lang. Pero pag may mga sayaw na napapansin natin na parang galit. Kasi yung the way na i-express nila, the way na i-express ng mga dancers yung sayaw, di ba? So, these energy components combined with a superior facilitation of body movements. So, pinapakita yung effort, yung force, yung expression, yung feeling through dancing. So equates to one very powerful dancer. Yan. So the words related to the energy are sudden, strong yung pag-express, yung movements, yung light, tight, gentle. So may mga gentle, mostly sa mga ballet, gentle sila gumalaw. Sharp, sustained, loose. May mga sayaw na smooth, and may mga sayaw na parang ang bigat, heavy. Okay, so class, remember what are the five elements of dance? So first we have the body, action,
Body.
space, time, and energy. In short, baste. Pero yung iba kasi, wala yung action, ang nakalagay best. Pero ito, since 5, baste yung kanyang acronym. So pag sinabing elements of dance, baste. Body, action,
Baste.
space, time, and energy. Ayan. So, paano ba natin mapapakita yung understanding natin sa mga elements ng dance? So, let's be creative. Let's get dancing and get to it. So, mapapakita lang natin to, syempre, through dancing. So, meron kasi ako ditong video. Ayan, so punta tayo sa downloads. So, nakikita ba?
Opo.
Yo, hey,
Ayan, nakikita.
Kita ko.
hey, skills. What's up, crafty cuts? Are you ready to rock this joint? Yeah, let's
5,
get it on.
6, 7,
Okay, then, let's rock it. Let's rock.
Ayan, so pinakita yung
1,
symmetrical.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hindi, ma'am. Wala po, ma'am.
Ma'am, wala po.
Wala.
Music lang po.
So, same sa iba.
Opo.
Oo. Alam na. Tignan na lang sa Google Classroom, ha?
Opo. Google Classroom.
Yes.
Tingnan ko, ma'am.
Google Classroom. Pero hindi ko pa siya napopost. So, maybe later. And then, class.
Meron na, ma'am?
Meron na ba? Naipost ko na to? Hindi pa.
Opo.
Ang naipost ko
Nakita
pa lang
ko kagabi.
doon. Ang naipost ko pa lang doon, class, yung ano natin, yung mga supplementary videos natin. Puti ng mukha ko. Okay. So, yung mga supplementary videos pa lang nandun. Pero yung mga videos na nakalagay sa PowerPoint, hindi pa. So, yung PowerPoint na yan, kapag nilagay ko siya sa Google Classroom, ang makikita, pag tinignan nyo, hindi magpe-play yung mga videos na naka-insert. So, kailangan pang i-download. Pero, i-upload ko din yung mga videos na nakahiwalay sa PowerPoint. Okay? So, again, so we only have 1 minute. So, reminder, mamayang hapon, same as what we did last time, meron po tayong quiz about sa lesson natin ngayon. And then,
What time po, ma'am? May quiz kami, ma'am, sa
May quiz
science.
po kami ng
okay. Anong
physical
time
science,
nyo preferred?
1 to 3 po kasi yung quiz namin sa science.
So, okay ba sa inyo ng 4? 4 o'clock na lang?
Okay lang po. Ewan ko po sa brothers.
Okay. So, basta within this day, magkakaroon tayo ng quiz. So, ganun lang din, may time. Basta i-inform ko kayo ahead of time na may quiz tayo. And then, activities class. So, ipopost ko na lang kasi less than 1 minute na lang tayo. Baka maputo lang ako. So, ipopost ko na lang. And then, if you have questions, chat lang ako. Okay? So,
Thank you po, ma'am.
thank you
Okay
la
po,
so
ma'am.
much. And then, ito, yung recorded video natin, ipopost ko naman to sa ating Google Classroom. So, maybe ipopost
Okay
ko to
po,
ng
ma'am.
lunchtime, ha? Okay, thank
Okay
you.
po, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you
thank you so
po.
much.
Thank
Bye.
you po. Bye-bye. See you next week.
May mga sasayaw, Boys.